Hi my lovely friends, guess where I am? I'm out at this amazing beach, Berrow Beach on the River Severn, and I left my house about an hour ago in Glastonbury, and it was a lovely sunny day, and I thought I would come out and enjoy the beach and the sand dunes and have a little picnic. So I did. Hi! So I drove for about an hour to get here, walked along the beach, big long beach, and sat down to have my picnic, and lo and behold it started raining, but it's really beautiful here, and I've had a cup of tea even though the raindrops fell in my tea. It's all good. Just wanted to share this lovely place with you. I've made videos here before, I'm sure you've seen them, so just sharing with you in this moment how beautiful it is. So peaceful. There were lots of people out here walking and picnicking a few minutes ago till the rain started, and then they hurried and scurried away. So this is the River Severn. It's a huge river, and this is the estuary down in the west of England. Very broad, and it has dangerous mud. If I walk too far out I can just sink into the quicksands, so I won't do that. There's usually a lifeguard here watching and telling people not to walk out, and you can see there's some people up there in the far distance. Actually the rain is lessening at this point, and there in the distance you see the headland where I did a video from a while ago. It's a beautiful walk up over that headland, and just taking care I don't step into quicksands as I walk out here. Now I don't know if you can see, it's disappearing into the mist, but there is Flatholm. I think it's Flatholm, maybe it's Steepholm. It's two islands in the Severn estuary that are just nature reserves. And looking, I don't see, well I see two people down there. So now I've got rain running down my, inside my sleeves from holding the camera up. I just wanted to share with you how important it is to get out every day, and at this point in time we need to take care of both our physical health and our mental health, because we are going through this amazing transformation on the planet. There's a lot of things happening that are really challenging and stressful and confusing, and people are getting very anxious what to believe in, what not to believe in, what's right, what's wrong. Seems like absolutely everything is in question at this point in time. I know for me, everything that I believed in, you know, those kind of moral compasses, those heroes, those celebrities, those spiritual leaders, those politicians, even closest friends that you thought you were on the same page with, and suddenly everybody is telling you something different or thinking something different. And as human beings we rely upon community, and we rely upon each other to give us guidance, what's right, what's wrong. And it's a bit like being set adrift at this point in time, and that can be really stressful. It can feel like you're in a wasteland, or like where's my anchor? It can be really hard and generate very high levels of stress. And when we have these high levels of stress going on, even if we appear to be managing it fairly well, it just releases a lot of cortisol into our nervous systems, into our bodies, and that has a very detrimental effect on our bodies in terms of shutting down our thinking capacity and shutting down our immune system and eating away at our brain. High levels of cortisol actually cause our brain to shrink. So it's getting a bit soggy here, so I'm not quite sure where to walk or not walk. It's a bit like how it feels at the moment, isn't it? Like we're in quicksands. So, just like to encourage you to get out into nature. I love your hearts, send me your hearts and show me you're watching. All I can see is the rainy screen. I'd like to encourage you to get out into nature as much as possible and to anchor into yourself. What do I mean by that? Anchor into who you are as a soul, your own inner knowing. Because when we give our power out to other people, our seagulls flying over, when we give our power to other people and we have to follow what they think or what they believe or what they're telling us to do, it means that we're kind of all adrift when suddenly we find out that's not right, that's not true. So connecting with ourselves, going out and being in nature, taking care of our bodies, taking care of our minds, our emotions, having a spiritual practice, creating something for yourself that you can rely on a daily basis, and it's not dependent upon what we're told to do by some external authority. We all have access to this inner self, this soul. We're all born with souls. We incarnate on this earth for a purpose. We're just surrounded by so much amazing intelligence. We're surrounded by nature, by God, everywhere. Every single thing that we look at, there's an intelligent force behind it. I left my bag over there. I hope those people don't think it's just abandoned. No. Walking their dogs in the rain. Yeah, there's an intelligence. We're looking at the sand dunes here and they are absolutely amazing. They're full of rare species of plants and birds and butterflies, this kind of ecosystem that's on the edge of the Severn Estuary. And everything is affected by everything else. There's this profound interconnected relationship with the movement of the water. It's determined by the shape of the land that it's going over, the seabed, the beach, the ripples. The wind is affected by the movement of the waves, and the waves by the movement of the wind. Everything is listening. And if you're still and listen deeply as well, God will speak to you. God is speaking to you. So let's just be still for a moment together and listen in this moment. What are you hearing in this moment? Just imagining yourself here now on this beautiful, beautiful rainy beach with me. And just being still and taking a moment just to breathe, knowing the power of that long out breath. It lowers your adrenaline, lowers the cortisol, calms your mind, calms your body, helps you to feel more relaxed, more present. What does it mean to be present? To be really conscious in this moment. To be really where you are in this moment and not adrift somewhere else, in some amnesic state or in some angry state. So let's just slow down in this moment. Hearing the sound of the rain. And just be with this deep stillness. Taking a breath. And a long out breath. And just allowing your body to settle. Pulling your feet wherever you are. If you're standing, feeling your bottom on the seat if you're sitting. Taking a breath and another long out breath. Bringing your awareness into your body, into your physical body. This somatic awareness is really important. Somatic means body. This awareness of your body is really, really deeply important for healing. And the rain is lessening. Hearing the birds. And taking another breath. And a long out breath. Allowing yourself to settle even more. Allowing your scalp to relax. Allowing your eyes to soften and relax. Allowing your jaw to soften and relax. Allowing your shoulders to drop. To feel the heaviness of your arms. To be aware of the palms of your hands. And just settling in this moment with me. You are not alone. We are all here at this time, going through a profound change, a huge awakening and transformation on planet Earth. Maybe the Earth herself is a conscious being and is going through this awakening at this moment. So feeling your connection now to the Earth, to this beautiful sentient being, that we are part of her, we are connected with her. Everything that we do is supported by her. And taking a breath and a long out breath. And just floating the question, what is important for me? What is important for me here now? Why did I incarnate at this time? How can I be in a true alignment to my soul purpose? What supports me right now to stand in my truth and sovereignty? And just feeling the response in your body as you float those questions. Knowing that you are profoundly important and everything that you do touches the lives of everyone around you. And your actions are so important. Your thoughts are so important at this time. Just holding that purity of thought and action. So important to stay in alignment with truth and sovereignty. So important not to betray yourself. It's so important not to give your power away at this time. Not to be tempted to do things that disempower you.